Gus, a 2-2 draw with Forfar. Your thoughts on the game, please?
We're disappointed. You know, we're at home. We've got to look to win these games. You know, they're all going to be key between now and the end of the season. But that's a game we were hoping to win. But when you get off to the start that we did, you just make it very, very difficult for yourselves. But I thought we reacted pretty well. And I thought maybe took us 10-15 minutes to get out of that sort of slumber, if we want to call it that. But we reacted in a good way and get plenty of corners, plenty of free kicks, some decent crosses into the box. We then get our goal. We miss a couple of chances as well. And we just said to the players at half time, keep doing that, keep making the passes, get the ball into wider areas and get crosses into the box. And we get our noses in front, deservedly so. And then when we've got good possession, we don't make the right decisions. You know, keep possession, go and chase things. We would have been threatening or created better opportunities if we just showed a little bit more patience at times. But as I say, that's a learning curve for them at this level.
The red card almost seemed to have the opposite effect and kind of sparked Forfar back into life.
Yeah, I didn't look at it from that way. Again, because they've got their equaliser and we certainly gave them a little bit of momentum. It was just our decision. And before the second goal, we've got the ball and don't make the right decision, you know, in terms of positional. But that's enthusiasm. You don't want to take that out of players, but it's just putting yourself into a situation that you can manage the game, picking up the second balls, the loose things, get a hold of it again, and then get it to your wider players. And if we'd done that, I think we could have got another goal. We did create another really good chance, as did Forfar, you know, even at 2-2. So, you know, it's a game that could maybe have got away from us. So we'll take the point, frustrated, but we've got to kind of try and build on that.
Is there a frustration in the manner in which we conceded the goals? Probably preventable, both in their own right.
We're nearly in March, Sean, and that frustration has been there all season. They know that. Some of the goals that we've conceded this season has been incredible, but it just makes it even harder for us, you know. But you've got to learn from it. You know, if you're a defender, if you're a defensive type midfielder, you've got to learn from those mistakes. We've not done it often enough this year, and it's just been. It's not been in terms of from a shape or a unit. It's just basic individual mistakes that have hurt us badly this year.
Positives to be taken in how well we played going forward, as you mentioned, the amount of balls we put into the box, winning corners, and the general attacking play was good today.
Yes, yeah, there was a lot to be positive about, and especially when you go behind so early on with the type of goal that it was, that, you know, they stuck to their task. They were, you know, making good decisions at that time, putting some really good balls into the box. I mean, Forfar, you know, then, you know, lost the lad Miller and brought on a big centre back, Monroe. So there was things there that we had to contend with as well. But I think over the piece we passed the ball pretty well at times. It was just when you've got your noses in front, and what we lacked at that point was composure. And I think that's what you learn the more you play, the more you get into those situations, how to see a game out and, you know, keep possession of the ball to frustrate the opposition.
They've got 9 huge games left, starting with Davenport Rovers at Clifton Hill next week. It doesn't get any easier.
No, they're all difficult, and they'll all take on even greater significance between now and the end of the season. This was the biggest game of the season, but next week that becomes the biggest season. That's the way it'll be. We've said that for some time, but consider that there's pressure there, and there shouldn't be in Queen's Park. You know, there shouldn't be pressure in Queen's Park, but there's pressure. We're a wee bit nervous there in the early part of today's performance. It probably took us 15 minutes to settle ourselves down, we find a goal down, but after that period we played a lot of good stuff. So that's what we've got to build on. We'll have a different type of game next week as well at Clifton Hill, but we've got to take, you know, the positives out of it, you know, and try and win the game.
Thanks, Gus.
Cheers, Sean.